Hey guys, Billy Davidson here with Davidson Pressure Washing and Painting, Hammond, Louisiana. In this video, we're going to talk about what kind of bleach that you need to use. Thanks for hitting that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell and like this video if you would like to see more videos just like this. I don't know how many calls, texts, or emails I've gotten over the past few years since I've started my YouTube channel from guys just beginning in the power washing business and having no idea what type of cleaning solutions they need to use. So oftentimes we mention sodium hypochlorite in our YouTube videos. Guys, pretty much that is just your basic bleach. Oftentimes we get 12.5% sodium hypochlorite in bulk. Pretty much the reason why we do that is so we can get a lot of it at one time, and also the price is reduced drastically when you buy it in bulk. That being said, you need to be doing the amount of work and amount of volume to use that much sodium hypochlorite in any one given time period, because this does have a shelf life to it. Generally speaking, in warmer weather, we get about 2 or 3 weeks out of our sodium hypochlorite if it's being stored. Most often we use ours so quickly it never really goes bad. But if you're going to be, not doing that much work, you probably don't want to buy large drums full of it because it could go bad on you. What I mean by going bad on you, it does lose some of its potency. Usually 12.5% degrades to about 10% within a week or so, and then kind of falls off after that. Usually around that 3-week mark, you're going to have probably about 8%. And then it sort of kind of stabilizes between 4 and 6%, depending on the climate you have and some other environmental factors. So if you're not using a lot of it all the time, it's probably not recommended you buying drums of it. In our case, we usually get about 100 gallons at a time. We kind of go through it about every few days. But I also get the question, can you use some of this bleach like out of some of these big box stores like Walmart, Dollar Generals, things like that? The quick answer is yes. But like you see here, the price is nearly $4 a gallon after taxes. This is a seasonal product. And with this being a seasonal product during the cold winter months, you may not be able to find this as readily as you would in the warmer months. This particular bleach that you've been watching a video clip is 10%. I get a lot of guys calling and texting, can they use this 10%? We're going to go over a few of those particular items as well. Also, if you're looking for some particular very unique pressure washing training, you can go visit BillyDavidsonVIP.com. There'll be a link in the description where we teach you how to utilize your yard signs and get the most potential clients from just a handful of yard signs. Also, we teach a phenomenal course on cleaning dumpster pads. There's a sample contract and how to market that business. And we do a lot of dumpster pads. I tell guys all the time, you're not going to get rich doing it, but it definitely fills in the slow spots. Or if you have some spare time on the weekends, you can go clean a few dumpster pads and make a pretty good amount of money on each one. So if that's something interests you, go check out BillyDavidsonVIP.com. There's some other items on there that may help you grow your pressure washing business as well. So again, this is 10% sodium hypochlorite. This is calcium-free sodium hypochlorite, so it's faster acting than some of the stuff we get. But it's still a great bleach to use if you don't need a lot of it at one given time. Also, I've seen some guys use the 12.5% sodium hypochlorite in the gallon jugs from the pool store. Usually that is $6 or $7, sometimes even $8 per gallon. And it's just slightly stronger than this 10%. So I'll tell guys all the time, I recommend if you can get this 10% for less than $4 a gallon, go ahead and grab it because it works just as well in some cases. Yes, you can do soft washing on a roof with this. You can do pre-treating on concrete and cleaning a lot of other structures and sidings and stuff like that. If you're looking for a chemical ratio chart, that's also on that website that I mentioned just before. Now, 10% sodium hypochlorite solution in these gallon jugs. We're not quite sure exactly if it's 10%. It could be a little bit stronger, could be a little less, depending on how long it's been sitting on the shelf, how far you are from the manufacturer and the bottling company, that sort of thing matters. But generally speaking, it's about 10%. And again, it's fast acting because the calcium has been extracted out of the sodium hypochlorite when it was being produced. So this is a really good bleach. I used it for years. Again, it's 1 gallon jugs. It's kind of hard to do a roof cleaning with this because you'll probably need 30 or 40 of these bottles. Now, that being said, if you're doing 30 or 40 bottles trying to pouring into a batch mixing system or a soft wash skid, that can be a little bit time consuming. So that's why we go to the plants and get the 12.5% in bulk, because when we go fill up at one of the plants, they can dump 20 or 30 gallons in our tank each minute. And even on top of that, the price is about half of what you see on these labels. This is about $4 a gallon. The sodium hypochlorite we use is just a little bit stronger, and it's less than $2 a gallon. So that being said, you can save a good bit of money, but most importantly, it's so much more convenient not having to open up each one of these bottles, putting it into a soft wash skid or either a batch mixing system. So all that being said, I hope you using 100 gallons of sodium hypochlorite each day, because that lets me know you're making a ton of money. But in the meantime, if you're just getting started and you don't need 100 gallons at a time in big tanks from the plant, this will work, because I used it for years back when I was doing my batch mixing. Like I said, it's a lot of trouble, but it will get the job done, and it will get a nice check in your hand. This stuff is phenomenal. But guys, anyway, if you need our help, go check out BillyDavidsonVIP.com. Every course on that website is particularly designed to help you grow your pressure washer business fast at very low cost. Guys, anyway, I'm Billy Davidson here with Davidson Pressure Washing and Painting, and I surely hope to see you in the next video.